Welcome back to another Ultra Sun Moon Wi-Fi battle. We have a battle against Madnessends. He's also on Discord. In my Discord. So just keep in mind, I'm letting you guys know ahead. I don't know. I want to just remind you guys. I hope they're not too annoying. This is before Birdie got banned or whatever it called. But my team is not really a Sun team. It only with Muck with Fire Punch. Not really a Sun team. Well, in my opinion, I don't know the definition of Sun team. So, I brought a UU battle against an OU team. I wasn't sure what type of battle he wanted, and I just told him I use UU against OU. Okay, look at his team. He has the Toxic Picks, a Heat Ran, a Scott. That's way too much try hard right there. So, I have to try my best. It's still UU versus OU because my Ninetales, I explained why. It was before when it got changed. So, I will make sure I comment below saying that just in case. Man had a try-hard team. So, he's gonna send in, what is that name? Hold up. Well, Yuri, I hope that's so. So, he's gonna intimidate me, it really doesn't matter to me. So he's gonna go for the, U-turn. He's gonna do a decent chunk, consider my bulk. He's gonna send in low. Is Toxic. That is not a good name. I don't like that. I don't like Toxic Packs. And knock off, with Choice Scarf Landers, I want to knock off the Choice Scarf. But Toxic Packs is good. Can't use water moves on me, though, with my ability, so I'm gonna for the Stuff Rocks. So, here you're gonna go with the Toxic. So, I want to save something Toad. I'm gonna send in my Muck. Because he can't poison me, and I know he's not going to stay in and try to scold my Mon. So, I'm going to send in Skarmory. This Muck does have Fire Punch. So, Skarmory is going to take a bit of rocks. So, he's going to have the Spikes. So, I'm going to have to knock off. I'm going to knock off his food. He's not allowed eating in front of me. So, he's gonna withdraw. I'm gonna send in his Toxic Packs. I'm gonna take a bit of rocks. I'm gonna for a Fire Punch. Obviously, he's not gonna do anything to this. So, I don't have the knockoff just in case he's trying to switch out again. So, he's gonna have the Scold. I do have Sergeant Tone in the back. I haven't told him that. So, I'm gonna send into that right now. Because I don't get burned. So he's gonna score. He's gonna heal me now. So I'm gonna take some poison damage and eat some leftovers. So now I'm gonna switch out. No, he's not gonna use Scold. I'm gonna go into my Latias. So he's gonna have the Toxic. He's gonna use the Recover to get the star. There's no way I'm gonna stay in and let him do that. So now he is gonna. I'm gonna predict him to switch out. I'm gonna go into my Aerodactyl. So because I do have Psyche and this Toxic Packs. But he actually went for the Protect and see what I'm gonna go for. Are you kidding me? So I'm gonna withdraw in case he's gonna use Scold. I'm gonna go into my Muck, but he knows I have Seism Toad, but so he's gonna scold me. I actually was feeling in case it's Toxic me, so I am gonna get burned. So Muck is kind of useless, only for the wall. So do not know why he went for the Scold. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go into my So I'm going to charge him a toll because he cannot really do much to Muck besides recover. So I'm going to take a bit of damage. He's going to swap out, get Regenerator. I'm going to send in his Skarmory. I'm going to have some left orders. So this is the second turn of Toxic on me, so I'm going to take a bit more damage. So he's going to go for the Ruse. I am actually going to go for the Scold right now. I want to go for the Hot Water. So this is actually going to let me burn it. But Skarmory burn is different from being my Muck being burned. Muck is kind of useful for the attack and knockoffs. So I'm going to take some toxic damage. He's going to take burn damage. So I'm going to withdraw. I know he's not going to do too much to me. I'm going to send my Ninetales. I am going to switch into the hazard. That is painful. So I'm going to take some Spike. So I'm going to bring the Drought. So he's going to go with his Roost. Doesn't matter if he Roost, he's going to always take burn damage. I did knock off his left footers. So he's not exactly at the decent amount of HP. So he's going to withdraw. I figure he's going to do that. I'm going to send in his Toxapex. So I'm going to go for the Z move. I actually went Z Hypnosis. If he chooses to stay in, that was messing me up, but I do gonna get. I am still gonna get the +2 speed, but yeah, you can't put to sleep Bonmon. So I'm gonna put this Toxapex to sleep. So Toxapex cannot really do much to me asleep. Oh, when it wake up, Scold is reduced by my what is it? The sun. So I actually forgot about his Heat Ran before I set this up. Because the only move I have that actually hit this with Solar Beam. So I have no choice to withdraw. I set up for nothing. I want to send my Aerodactyl. No, he's not gonna hit me with the Flash Gun. I have the Ninetales in. Predicting the Earth Power or a Fire move, but so I'm gonna send my Aerodactyl. So he's gonna swap out. I'm gonna go into his Skarmory. No, Bun Skarmory. I'm gonna take a bit of rocks. I'm gonna open the Mega Evolution. So one of the Home Claws. This is a Home Claw Stone Edge set. So he's gonna take some burn damage, and the sun is gonna be over. My Spotlight. So now I'm gonna go for the +1 Stone Edge. I'm gonna do a decent amount. I got a crit actually. So he actually lived that with a crit. So I'm not gonna stay in. The good news about that is he's gonna faint from his burn. So the Skarmory is one wall to deal with. It gone. So I'm gonna take the hazards, and burn is gonna take him out. So my Aerodactyl, I believe it's Adamant. That's why it did a lot to our Skarmory at that. It was HP at, and I was a +1. So I do not want to stay on this. I'm gonna get blown away with a fire move. So I'm gonna send my Muck. So the plan is I had to weaken this Heat Ran. I don't care if he's Earth Power, but I know it's gonna Lava Plume me. I had a Caesar in. So he is gonna go. I'm gonna be taking burn damage. I'm burn. I'm not really helpful to anybody. So this Muck doesn't have Shadow Sneak, so I have to just get Old Code. So now I'm sending Aerodactyl. So he's gonna withdraw. He knows I can Earthquake at any time. So he's sending his Landorus. So I believe I predict this switch because Landorus is obvious. So I'm gonna have the Ice Fang predicting that, and that is enough to take this out. So now he's gonna send in Trevor, and that is his Mega Lopunny. So, I'm gonna with Drew. I don't want to catch a fake out. I do outspeed Mega Love Pony by 11. I have to double check the speed count. I have to check my nature of it, but yeah. So I'm gonna send my Caesar. Bullet Punch will Oko this. Maybe not at full, but it decent damage. So, I'm at a TL advantage. I'm trying my best, guys. So I'll predict the fake out. I know I can take it. So, and I can scale him out with a Bullet Punch. Because he does have Toxapex, that wall. So he's gonna send in that right now. It's asleep, but it's still a Pokemon. So I'm gonna take some rocks. I take this turn to go for the U-turn. So now I'm gonna go into my Latias. So now I'm going for the Psychic. We said in Heat Line it would take some damage off it. You see, and it would do some damage to him. He's trying to bone and turn to sleep. Because he lived it, he's special defensive Toxapex. So now I'm going to go for the Psychic. He didn't switch out. So he's I'm pretty sure Heat Line's still alive. So now he's going to send in Trevor. Laponi is here. So what he doesn't know is I'm actually a Choice Scope Latias. So this is gonna take this out. If it doesn't, I have Bullet Punch in the back and his life. So now he's gonna send in his Heat Ran. I do not know why he didn't switch in automatically. Maybe he doesn't want to take it damage. So now I'm stuck in a Psychic. I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna send in my Sergeant Toad because it's a decent wall. Not really can't do much because if it's special defensive Heat Ran, my score doing literally 10 damage. But he actually reveals his Z move. So he's gonna go for the Coach Screw Crash. So that is not do too much. I'm gonna live that just barely. I wanna eat some left orders. I said in this Pokemon that's Death Order because I'm pretty sure Heat Ran outspeed me. Plus I'm poison, so I really can't do much to Edamons. So he is gonna hit me with the Earth Power. So I'm gonna send an Aerodactyl. So he's gonna with Jill. I'm gonna send in his Nico. I'm sending his Latios. So I'm gonna have the Earth Power. Not gonna touch him. So I do not know what type of item he is. So I'm gonna with Jill. I'm gonna send in my Ninetales Death Water. Because it's gonna outspeed me and I can't do nothing to the rest of his mons. He one walls me. I can Fire Blast, the only thing I can do to a Latios. And, so he's gonna drop a Draco. So that is gonna take him out, take me out. So, right here, he showed me his item, his Life Orb. I could Ice Fang him. So I'm gonna send in Caesar. He does have -2 special attack. So I figure I can live a hit, but I was wrong. So he actually gonna hit me with the Hidden Power of Fire at -2. It is in the sun, so he's gonna cook me. And a Bullet Punch could take this out. I'm not sure with his, if he has any defensive advancement or HP. So now I'm sending in my Aerodactyl. And I'm gonna hit him up the Ice Fang. No, he actually gonna withdraw. I'm gonna send in this Heat Ran. So I actually went for the Ice Fang, as I said. 4 times not doing nothing. So I'm gonna hit him up the Earthquake. That is the game because Ice Fang is gonna take out Latias from there. Plus, if it does it, I do have a banded what is it? Caesar in the back. So him stacking that Heat Ran is kind of should let this faint because well, either way he's gonna lose. So I'm gonna hit him up the Ice Fang. And that is gonna crunch is Nico. And that is the game. That is a very intense battle. Just recommend not bringing UU to an OU battle. Only if your opponents know it, but if I didn't have any OU team at the time, then he's fine with it. Man, it's a try-hard team. Very good battle. Sorry for the long battle. Good game to my opponent. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching, and we out. Bye.